はい。はい。よし、やりますかね。
I'd already decided it was going to be my last night in Max's village. I was sorry to be leaving, but I was restless again.
Beware! The day grows dark, and demons stalk the gap by night.
Harsh old woman, stop your superstitious nonsense. Besides, this is the best time of day for fishing, eh, Milo?
Yes, Dad. Look, Foster! I use these broken sensors to make a fish alarm. It detects the fish before it bites.
Nice work, Milo.
Milo was just like me as a boy, and the tech skills I taught him would help the village after I left.
Do you really have to go, Foster? How can we ever pay you back for all you've done?
It's been my pleasure, Max. One of Anita's pies will be payment enough.
I owed the Gap folks so much. My first tribe fostered me when I was orphaned all those years ago. They taught me how to recycle tech scavenged from city dumps. Soon, I even built myself a playmate.
I'm your friend. Call me Joey.
Joey and I were always together. As I grew, I upgraded him. He became the best.
あらりかさんこんばんは。精神状態は大丈夫かな。どうだろう。課題はやばいけど相変わらず。
What the?
It was no fish.
Max, keep back! Molo!
まあ期限あさってまでなんでね。まあ今日は遊んでいいでしょう。
Machine too, but its riders had left something behind.
Max? Milo? What's happened, Foster? Where's my son? Max? Max?
昨日のウィンバーサス見返したらやっぱりおたちゃん化け物や
でしょ。
Demons stalk in the dark.
The stalker that attacked us was a machine, not a demon.
Please, Foster, I don't understand. What happened?
I told Anita everything I could, though I knew very little. Max was barely conscious. I could only hope that with Anita's loving care, he would recover. As for me, I had to follow Milo and his captors immediately.
I'll bring Milo home, Anita. I promise.
Thank you, Foster. I know you will.
Dawn was breaking as I left the village. The featureless wastes of the Gap stretched away from me. Night followed day, then day dawned once more. Time lost meaning as the tracks beckoned me ever forward.
復讐の旅に出た感じかなどっかで見たな、復讐の旅。
Whatever it took, I would find Milo. The tracks were barely visible now, blurred by the wind. But I was sure I'd reach their destination.
アメコミ、まあ海外のゲームだから、まあそういう感じかな。そういう感じでか、まあ、その影響というかそう言っても間違いじゃないかも。
Decided to save my energy and sank into an exhausted sleep. Maybe the old woman was right. Maybe demons did stalk the Gap. For as it shrieked and thundered around me, the storm brought back my nightmare once more.
早く操作したいよ、プレイヤーを。
Union City security was attacking. As my tribe screamed in terror, I salvaged Joey's motherboard.
if I couldn't save my village. But I survived when the security copter crashed entering Union City. On the run, I soon got Joey working. Upgraded yet again, he helped me overthrow the evil that ran the city.
あ、前作のあらすじか多分。
I told him to make the citizens happy. Union City was no place for me. I wanted to be where I could do most good, helping the scattered people of the Gap. I woke to find the storm had passed.
某光の剣の漫画。わからんわ、その漫画は。あんま漫画読まないからな。
Finishing its cruel work. The tracks were gone. I was lost, and so I feared was Milo. Then
スター・ウォーズ。あ、なるほど。
gang birds, scavengers, and in this wasteland, that meant only one thing: people.
来ましたわね。なんか字幕ダサいな。あ、ミロを見つける旅ですね、多分。相棒の。セーブ中。あれ移動できないんだけど。あった。ちょっと待ってね。よし。コントローラーがいいのか、キーマウスがいいのかよくわかんないんだよな。コントローラーでやろう。
The girl was holding a device to the lifeless hand. Hey, excuse me.
Who the hell are you?
I'm searching for a vehicle that...
No! Damn birds!
Wait, I just... Whatever that device was, the bird had it now.
A ボタンってどこ？ Xbox ジンクだと、ここ。×ボタン。左スティックのインタラクションのメニューを項目、左スティックで、左スティックでインタラクションの項目を、消えんな。選択、バール、パイ、アンドロイドの指。照準マークが塗りつぶされているときに A ボタンを押すとインタラクトメニューが表示されます。左スティック、効かないんだけど、調べるしかないよな。調べる。把握したわ。バールでしばき上げるか、パイを横に投げてどかすかの2択だったけど、私心優しい人間なんで、パイを投げてどかしました。偉い。
The girl had been doing something to the guy's hand. I wondered what. He'd clearly been dead for days. The logo. I'd seen it before. On the androids that had taken Milo.
もうちょっと字幕かっこよくなんねえかな。
I had to follow her. Union
お
City.
サティスファクトリーみたいな
I was
景色が広がってる。なんだっけ、AI に統治されたシティをなんかなんやかんやするみたいな話だった気がするんだけど、よく調べてないからわかんないっていう。
将軍。
荘厳。なんでこのゲーム買ったのかよくわかんないんだよな。なんで買ったんだろう。早っ。
Over the years, I'd heard rumors of how the city had thrived since I left Joey in charge. I was finally going to see for myself.
で多分そうだね。その前作の流れが分かってればいいんだけど、てかまああらすじ説明あったんだけど、長すぎて頭に入ってこなかったっていう。で多分この主人公くんの作ったロボットがいて、そのロボットがここにいると。そんな感じのような気がするな。
よくわかんないことするのは歌ちゃんよくあるじゃないか。
それな。ちょっと待って。
自分のロボを回収しに行くのか。
Halt!
Welcome, unregistered Gaplander.
Well, hi.
登録。
And you are?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. To commence your Union City registration, please make your way to the immigration terminal.
That's okay. I'm not here to register.
字幕かっこよくなったな。
If you're looking for the immigration terminal, it's right over there. Thank you.
ちょっと待って。やべえ、わからん。登録。
So how do I register?
Easy. Just go to the immigration terminal and you'll get a U-chip for
U
your
chip?
temporary ID. The correct route is indicated by these signs.
Sounds easy.
It is. Without it, you won't be able to interact with any of the Minos devices in this area.
What exactly is a U-chip?
Don't they teach you Gaplanders anything? A U-chip stores your ID and personal data in a micro-implant. The immigration terminal is easy to find. What's keeping you? The correct route is indicated by these signs.
How do I get to immigration?
The terminal is at the wall end of the garden.
とりあえず
The correct route
入
is
出
indicated by
入
these
出力なんとかなんとかですね。
As soon as you've registered, you can
どこ行くんだっ
access
け
the Minos devices.
あ、ジョジちゃんこんばんは。6時間やるかもな。あそこ行けばいいのに、とりあえず。ストーカー。
I've never seen a droid like you.
世界観わからん。
Seen a Gaplander like you.
I bet. And what is it you do?
I tell Gaplanders like you.
そう、入出力管理ターミナルに行けばいいと。とりあえず。
Let me know how that goes.
さよな
For
ら。
now.
お話しすんの嫌なんで。さあ、どこかななんか標識があってそっちに従っていけば、着きますよ、みたいなこと言った気がするんだけど、あれかな手のマークかなこれ。ホログラム看板。どのボタンこれ調べる。
Sign was directing me towards immigration.
ちょっと操作慣れるまで時間かかるかもな。
It was a tire or modern art. I couldn't tell which. The sign was directing me towards immigration.
ハンドデバイス。あ、指紋取られちゃう。
I guess this was the immigration
とりあ
terminal.
えず手かざすか。
Welcome to the Union City Registration Terminal. Please place your hand below to receive your U-chip.
U チップを挿入しますので。マジ
A U-chip had been implanted into
手の
the
ひらに U
palm
チッ
of
プ
my
仕込まれたぜ。
hand. I wasn't sure how it was going to help me.
Authorized citizen ID required.
で、多分権限が足りないから、なんかしないといけないのかな。こう、 公認市民 ID をなんかどっかで手に入れろってことな気がしますね。5万個あるでしょ、どうせ。
I'd learn to think twice before just slapping my hand on something.
Authorized citizen ID
その辺の市民殴るか。あ、死体あったな。あれは関係ないんか。まあ、場面移り変わったから。
少女の持ってた機械はチップをまさぐる機械か。
あ、多分そんな感じだろうな。所持品。調べる。これなんかバールで殴れんのかな。殴ったらどうなるんだろう。返り討ちになるのかな。やめとこう。ちょっと動物愛護心高いんでね。
The hologram showed a young woman in uniform.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Welcome to Union City. My name is Greta. It is my duty and pleasure to answer any questions you may have about Union City and the local area. How may I help you today?
さよならしかできない。あれ？あ、動いた。あ、左スティックだ、これ。言ってたわ。なんかさっき十字キーを押してさ、ダメだと思ったんだけど、これスティックじゃないとダメだわ。同じことを聞こう、U チップ。ちょっと腰が痛いんだけど。
As well as storing all your personal information.
Sounds kinda invasive.
We prefer the word transformative, sir.
So is Joey still running things around here?
He was until just a few years ago.
That doesn't sound good.
ずっと座りっぱなしだからね。
Not at all, sir. Joey the Savior was a great leader. Citizen happiness reached unprecedented levels.
Good to hear it. I happen to be an old
この
friend.
上位が友人かなんか
We're
か。
all friends of Joey, sir. Gone but not forgotten.
A child has been kidnapped from my village.
From your village? Was the child a registered citizen of Union City?
No, his name is Milo, and
Polite apology. Minos could only concern itself with registered citizens.
I was hoping you'd be able to help.
And isn't hope a wonderful thing? In the meantime, do you have any other queries?
I'm looking for a vehicle. Has anything come through here?
No.
You haven't seen a weird vehicle with legs instead of wheels?
Polite apology. I cannot discuss the details of other visitors' vehicular movements.
But this vehicle, it kidnapped a child.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
怖いな、なんか AI。
In Union City, sir, there is no other kind of day.
なんなのこの振動してるさ、柵の、これは。調べ
One of
る
the。posts was jammed. He was a scruffy-looking technician. Excuse me.
Oh, hello, visitor.
What's up with your ball art? Maybe I can help.
You?
Sure.
Hey, listen, Mr. Gaplander. It's
Gaplander
totally
って何？
you want to help. This mechanism's a teeny bit more advanced than what you're used to.
You'd be surprised. I'm pretty handy with these sorts of things.
Sorry, got to get back to this bollard. It ain't
直
gonna
してやる
fix
か。
itself.
こいつ直してあげて、で、市民の、なんかもらうと。調べる。
It seemed to be operated by some sort of hand scanner.
あ、あれじゃない、少女の持ってた。あれが、あれじゃない。語彙力。
Error. Bollard malfunction.
オッケーオッケー、直してあげましょう。私、機械に強いんでね。お任せください。は？アンドロイドの指でしょ。
It would take more than a limp finger to fix the
え、
post.
バール壊しちゃうぞ、そんなの。セーブしてからバール使おう。セーブあるあれ、セーブできないあれあれあれあれセーブが選べないんだけどあれ、できたできた。あ、セーブできた。とりあえずバール使いますか。うおー間違えた。壊すなよ、お前。
Hey, it's
どこがハイテクなんだよ。アナログやんけ。
Council sure is shining in my direction today. Do you know how many times I've scanned this thing? The last scan must have done the trick. You see, I'm the diagnostician and tech expert around here. Name's Hobsworth. What can I do for you?
So what's your deal, Hobsworth?
I am a diagnostician for the Ministry of Comfort.
And what exactly does a diagnostician do?
I find problems.
And fix them?
No, I just diagnose them. Minos fixes them.
I'm looking for a vehicle that might have passed this way.
What kind of vehicle? Maybe I can help.
Well, I didn't get a good look, but I know it has 4 giant legs.
Legs? Word to the wise man. Vehicles have wheels.
Not this one. It walked on the sand. And it was, shaped like a dog.
Whoa. That doesn't sound like any vehicle I've ever heard of. And I've got more magazines under my bed than you can even imagine.
About this missing kid.
Dude, word of advice, huh? Since you're new here?
Okay.
Look, maybe kidnapping is the sort of thing you people do in the Gap. But this is Union City, man. We're a proper society.
Gotcha. Thanks. See you around,
わ
Hobsworth.
からん。何がわかったんだ。
Before I forget, I really appreciate your patience back there when I was fixing the bridge. Let me thank you properly.
お、市民権もらえるぞ、市民権。
Okay.
ありがとうよ。
There you go. Your
キュドス。
kudos just
あ、
got
キュドスね。
released.
あ、キュドス、キュドス。
Keep a smile on your face.
Work order.
一回戻るか。キュドス上がったんでね。さっきの星、キロになったかもしれない。
It looked like the sculpture had seen better days. Unless that was the intention. I recognized the girl. She was the one who'd run
あ、
away
あ
from
の
me earlier.
女の子か。
It was the girl I'd seen earlier. Excuse me. Hello?
You!
Me what?
You're the guy in the desert!
And you're the girl with the corpse.
Okay, first of all, that guy was dead long before I got there. And second of all, it's your fault Big Steve stole my date!
Lost your what? To who?
ディート。
Do you realize how much potential trade you've cost me?
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ugh. I trade. I'm a trader. Name's Ember.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Mister, are you looking to trade something or what?
Trade?
Trade?
You know, tech, gadgets, knickknacks from the Gap or the city. That's what I do. I collect stuff, sell stuff, trade stuff. Only, since you're interfering, let Big Steve fly off with my deet, it'll be a while before I can make proper trades again. Now, excuse me.
What's a deet?
My deet, man. DTT. Data transfer tool. Deet.
What's the deed for?
データトランスファーなんとかかな。
Transferring data? That's what I was doing with that dead fella. Transferring his citizen ID for trading, yeah? You distracted me, and Big Steve nabbed it and flew off. Like I said, thanks.
Tell me about this deed.
Simple. I collect IDs and I use the deed to swap them. At least I did, until Big Steve grabbed it.
なんかすごい情報量多くて、なんか新しく覚えることが多すぎてもう頭が追いつかん。
Who's Big Steve?
You see all these birds all over the place? Big Steve's the purple one, with a beak full of my deet.
くちばしに、それ繋ぐればいいのつまり。もう一
So
回
were
聞こう。
you digging that guy's U-chip out of his hand?
What? No! Data transfer. I told you. I cloned his ID data onto the deed for later.
What happens later?
Well, you know, maybe someone doesn't want to be found. I do swapsies.
For a price.
Yeah.
その D とどこで持ってたっけあいつ。
Like I said, sometimes people from outside want stuff from the inside. Sometimes people from inside want stuff from the outside. Second one doesn't happen very often since inside's got, like, everything and free. but it happens.
Suppose a guy from outside wanted to get inside.
Ah, my most popular item. Until Big Steve took my deed, that is.
大体分かった。こいつとなんか取引して中に入る権利をもらえるみたいな感じな気がしますね。
I got a U-chip with a temporary ID from over there.
Good for you. They're free.
Can I get into the city with it?
No. And yes. And no.
Break that down for me.
No, a temp ID is so they can keep track of you around here. Won't get you inside. Yes, I could deet that corpse's ID onto a U-chip. And no, because as you well know, my deet's been eaten.
やっぱりその D と取り返さないといけません
What are
ね
you。doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
I told you already. I
話
was
聞い
deeting
た
his
な。
ID. Only now, Big Steve has my deet, and ipso facto, the ID.
I just need to know if you've seen a missing kid come this way.
You're looking in the wrong place. Only boys around here are Pixel and Voxel, and the only thing they're missing is a few screws.
Did you see a strange vehicle come through this way?
Strange? You mean like that stinky one there?
No. This one had legs.
Not seen anything like that. Maybe you didn't either, crazy guy.
I'm not crazy.
Sure you're not.
片っ端から鳥殴って、
That's all for now.
なんだっけ D
Thanks.
と吐き出させるか。
Oh wait, no. Come back if you want to talk business.
For someone with a business interest in dead bodies, she seemed pretty normal.
おっと君縛られてんの？
Hey, kid.
Hey, weird guy.
My name's not Weird Guy.
I'm Pixel. It's easy to remember because it rhymes with pickle.
So it does. I'm Foster.
I'll remember that easy because your name rhymes with fossil and you're old.
Thanks, kid. What's wrong with the roundabout?
It sucks. Stupid Mr. Hobbsworth put a chain on it. He said it was for safety. Then he dropped the chain on his foot.
What's your story, Pixel?
Well, I'm 8 years old and my birthday is in only 64 days. I'm really good at math and I can even lift my sister. And she's super fat.
Very comprehensive.
Yep. Anything I can help you with today?
I'm looking for a boy about your age named Milo, who may have come through here.
You're asking the right guy. I remember every face that's come through here since I was a little kid.
Yeah? How many's that?
Like, at least 12. How recently are we talking?
Sometime over the past couple of nights.
Oh, didn't know. Haven't seen no kids.
Did a vehicle come through here recently?
Maybe. How recently is recently?
Like 2 nights ago?
Oh, then definitely no. But wait, 2 nights ago? My brother, Voxel, he saw this giant monster.
What kind of monster?
Like a totally huge, but not real one.
Huge.
なんかあんまり楽しくないぞ、今んとこ。
I mean, Voxel says it's totally huge, and Ember says it's not real.
Well, which is it?
I don't know what to believe.
See you around.
Call it if you need anything.
まあなんか話してる間にキーワードを拾って、そのキーワードを拾ったキーワードで他のプレイヤーじゃなくて NPC から新たに情報を得るみたいななんか来たぞ。なんだお前。
How can I help?
Excuse me.
Greetings, registered Gaplander.
Say that again, would you?
A registered
登録済みの
Gaplander.
ギャップランダーさん。
Thanks. Wasn't so hard, was it? I need to find a vehicle.
There are no personal vehicles in Union City.
No, it's one that I followed here from across the desert. It's got 4 giant metal legs.
There are no such vehicles registered with Union City.
Oh yeah? It definitely came this way. Kidnapped a child from my village.
Only Union City citizens can file missing persons reports.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Was great meeting you.
差しばくか。カラスを。
How can I help?
どのカラスしばけばいいのかわかんないんだよな。
The gangs look mean and ugly.
全員しばく？ あ、一回あそこ行くか。多分小部屋に入れると思うから。オンオンオンオンオン。
I'd learn to think twice before just slapping my hand on
おじさんからもらったやつ何だったんだ今。多分ね、この辺にいる鳥の、あ、いますね、あいつだわ。こいつ、ビッグスティーブ、お前だよ、お前。ツールを手にする。すまないで。なんだ？しばかれたいのか、お前。おい、お前、どこ行ったんだ、お前。お前。帰ってきてよ。降りて。モンスターハンターみたいなことしないで。ラスなら銃撃ってんだけどな。はい、おかえり。おかえり。いや。拳銃か？なんか、いりますね、多分道具が。自動販売機。猟銃。
The machine ejected a garish, beclowned can of soda labeled Spankles.
Spankles allowance. Have a nice day.
マイナスに接続中。インターネットみたいなもんか。C プラス、あった、これスプラトゥーン。スプラトゥーンが俺。まあ、使い方わからんわ。
今日も可愛いね。
里水さん、こんばんは。話投げ。いや、歴史の話はいいやもん。
It was a statue of my friend Joey. I couldn't imagine why they would have erected it. If Milo had been taken this way, I was sure Joey would help me find him. I needed to find someone around here who'd seen the stalker.
これもマイノスか。早く拳銃手に入れてしばきたいな、鳥を。
The guy looked like he'd been out in the sun a bit too long. Smelled like it too.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Are you?
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
No, I'm not selling any.
A likely story. Name's Wendell. Joe Wendell.
Nice to meet you.
That remains to be seen.
What are you doing here?
Well, whilst Bruce's power cell remains as flat as a cowpat, not a whole lot.
So you're trying to get in the city?
Abso-bloomin'-lutely. Trying being the operative word.
Your truck's power cell has drained.
Aye, emptier than a politician's vows. There was a sandstorm put the bridge over yonder out of action. I was told to go park for a few hours. Turned into a few days. Trying to keep the mini-case cool in this heat emptied the power cell. I wasn't stingy on the aircon, mind, or the margarita blender up in the cab. A working man needs his creature comforts. Anyway, 13.7 volts drained to naught. And they still haven't fixed that blooming bridge.
And you've been sat here ever since?
No choice, until they send someone out to juice up Bruce's power cell. Someone competent, I mean.
Have you spoken to Hobbsworth?
Didn't I say someone competent? That muffin doesn't know a panhard rod from a Chapman strut.
So, your truck is full of mini knockwurst?
You betcha. Mini cake,
おじいちゃんの声の方がイケてる。
even contains some real meat. You're welcome to take a handful. Back of the truck's open, although
え、優しい。
doors like to play silly beggars.
Oh?
Requires a special technique.
Technique.
Ritual, you could call it.
Ritual?
Aye. Now listen carefully. Step 1, give the bumper a wallop.
バンパーを思いっきり叩
Step
く。
2, do a
ジグ
little
を踊
jig.
る。
Step 3, pull the door and jerk it hard.
Wallop, jig, pull. That it?
That's it, lad.
殴るジグ引っ張
Remember
る
the。order.
よくわからんけど、それでやればいいのに。多分この辺でなんか手がかり探しても無理な気がするな、なんとなく。バンパーって何ワイパーとは違うの
There was a strange smell, and it was coming from the truck. Those birds weren't going to let me anywhere near the back of the truck.
喧嘩
I didn't rate my
任せ
chances
ろ
against all of those razor-sharp beaks.
こっちはね、武器あるんですよ。くたばりな。
The gangs clearly weren't scared of me.
じゃあ、
ついにやるのか。
無理無理。やっぱ拳銃いるわ。拳銃。あ、なんか話しかけてほしそうな人いる。エンバー。
Ember.
エンバー
Hi again.
なんかないな。
See you around.
あれ
Peace.
あれあれちょっとむずいんだけど、このゲーム。あ、鎖じゃね鎖もらってくね。鎖をバールで壊しますと。おい、一言なんか言えよ、お前。押してじゃねえよ。ちげえよ、お前。ありがとうだな、お前。子供だからって舐めてると、痛い目を逃すぞ。拳銃持ってないですか、拳銃。
生意気なガキじゃねえ。
もう一回なんだよな
遠心分離させるぞ。
お前、拳銃だぞ、拳銃。押して。今日本語喋ったお前。押してー。絶対プッシュミーなんだけどな。押してー。いや、拳銃もらうから、こいつから。
おしめい。
これで何ももらえなかったら本当に遠心分離させるからな。
Hey, me again.
ルプグのモブキャラみたいに同じ言葉しか喋れないんやなって。
What's this about a giant monster?
Right, so my brother Vauxhall.
これ聞いたわ、この話。この話聞いたから飛ばさせてくれ。
And we had been playing this massive game of Buzz.
聞いてないわ、この話。
So I was like, but, where was I?
The giant monster.
Oh yeah, right. So later that night, he wakes me up screaming about how he saw a giant monster.
And?
That's the end of my story. Don't tell Ember I told you.
口にアンドロイドの指詰め込もう。
Who's Vauxhall?
My brother, remember?
あるじゃん、それ。
I guess, but he's not as friendly or helpful as me. Real question is, will he talk to you? He's been hiding for like 2 days now. Won't speak to nobody but me.
Can you tell me where to find him? Maybe
お
he'll
っ
talk
と
to me.
新しい手がかりが。
Maybe. Yeah, okay.
顔
You
が
do
アジ
me
ア
a
っぽ
favour.
い。
He's hiding in a bench in the garden. I told him I wouldn't tell no one, but you seem okay.
ボクセルはガーデンのベンチに隠れてるよ。ガーデンのベンチ。
Bye.
Okay, I'll go.
まあ許そう。ガーデンのベンチってどこなんだろう。まずガーデンがどこかわかんないっていうあ、森でしょ。森ってか森じゃないわ。庭でしょ。つまりこっちだね。ベンチの隠れる場所あるベンチってあ、そういうことね。
Voxel was hiding out in the makeshift den.
Hey, ボクセル。
Hello, Voxel.
ハロー、ボクセルだったわ。
What?
My name is Foster. I've just got a few questions. I wanted to ask you if you've seen any monsters.
How do you know about the monster?
Truth is, I'm a monster.
モンスターハンタ
I've been tracking a monster across the desert for days. I think he came through here, and I'm looking for someone brave enough to see it and live to tell the tale.
I saw it.
Can you describe it?
It was big and beastie, and it eats children, and I could hear the screaming, and it was fast and dark and silent.
Slow down, one thing at a time.
It was big, like a giant dog.
A giant dog? That sounds like what I'm after. Did you see any children?
No, but I heard them. I heard kids crying inside its tummy.
And where did it go?
It sneaked
結構有
off
益なことを教えてくれ
into
ま
the
すね、
city.
こいつ。
After that, I got in here. No way am I gonna let it get me.
You've been in here for 2 days?
Still alive, aren't I?
Did you say you heard kids crying from inside the dog?
I think so. Sure sounded like that.
This giant dog, where did you see it?
I was playing buzzsaws and dynamos with Pixel. I won, and he was really cross. Then, in the night, I woke up. It was totally dark. I'd heard this sound, like feet padding along the road, big feet. And then I heard screams, children's screams. I ran over here and hid in my fort.
And you've been in here ever since?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry? なんか食い物あったな。
Any ideas on
なんか食い
getting
物あっ
into
たな
the
っていうか
city?
トラックの後ろからさ、に食い物取れるから、
Are you gonna go in there and kill it?
そっから取ってきてこいつに渡すとなんか喋ってくれるのか
Do
な。
best. Then I'm gonna bring Milo and the other children back out.
You will? Oh, you better take
爆
this.
竹来た来た来た来た来た。
What is it?
A firecracker. I was gonna use it to kill the monster, but you can have it.
2個欲しかったな。もう1個ちょう
What
だ
do
い
I。do with this firecracker?
I don't know. Throw it at the monster, but cover your ears.
さよなら。
Bye.
Hey, you got anything to eat?
任せ
I'm
ろ。
kinda hungry.
任せろ。爆竹の分の働きはしてやるよ。
Mr. Hopsworth sometimes lets me have some of his lunch. He doesn't usually know that, though.
Ah.
有能キッズ。いや、有能だわ、俺は。
Voxel's giant dog sounded a lot like the stalker that had taken Milo. Now I was sure that the stalker had entered the city. There had to be
ただこれそうこいつらのかす方に使うか、あるいはそのもう一匹さ、ボスの鳥がいて、そっちのボス鳥の方にやるべきなのかちょっとわかんないんだけど、まあ一応多分、あとセーブできるね。ニューデータ。こいつだよな、普通に考えて。調子乗りやがってお前ら、くたばりな。ゼマビルバーク。なんだっけ、順番なんだっけか。叩く、 殴る、踊る。殴る、
Right. Hit the bumper.
踊る、
These were not my best moves.
ドアを、ドアを、ドアを、ドアを、ドアを引っ張る。はい、正解。ミニKゲット。さあ、有能キッズにまた餌与えるか。
何の儀式だ？
なんか踊れって言われたんだけど、よくわからん。踊る意味絶対ないでしょっていう。
Me again. Can we talk some more?
Hi.
サンドイッチ。
What's this about a sandwich?
Mr. Hopsworth always brings sandwiches from the city. They're so good. He's usually got one or two in his hut.
Should I ask Mr. Hobsworth if he wants to share?
No, don't do that. He likes sharing best when he doesn't know about it.
Bye.
あ、これミニKってさ、サンドイッチじゃなくて、あれなのか、ソーセージなのか。あれちょっと待って、一回、一回ちょっとまあソーセージ与えるか、じゃあ。あれ与えらんない。あれあれ与えられない。いや、たまに人の名前が出てくるんだけど、その人の名前がさ、誰を指してるのかよくわかんないっていう。あともう一匹ね、生意気な鳥がいたんだけど、生意気な鳥、こいつだよ、生意気な鳥。こいつの加えてるやつがね、結構レアなやつなんだけど、逃げんなよ、お前。お前飛ぶなって、モンスターハンターかよ。一回どこ行こうかな。お姉さんとか行きますか。
How about a delicious mini K made with mostly real...
I heard that before. Not interested.
Ember's deed had a citizen ID stored on it.
まあその鳥にさ、ソーセージ与えたら、今噛んでるディートって言われるやつを話すかなっていう。与えるか。引き寄せる。引き寄せるって何？
Come on, big fella.
あ、そういうこと？あ。
The bird's beak looked especially vicious.
あ。
The bird's beak looked especially vicious.
ダメなの？
The bird's beak looked especially
あの
vicious.
鳥は、つくちばしは特に厄介だ。ソーセージだけ持って、おちょくってるだけなんだけど、これ。
One particularly large and familiar bird stood out from the rest.
どうすんの、ここから。
The gangangs looked mean and ugly.
バールで殴れ。
The bird's beak looked especially vicious.
あ、置くの？やだ、置きたくないな。やだ、置いたらやだ。置いたらなくなるじゃん。置いたらなくなるじゃん。あ、置いた。いや、お前、地面。なんで取らなかったの今、D と。偏差値 2？
損した。
偏差値2じゃん、こいつ。あれでも減ってないな。手が滑ってるとロードしよう。さっきセーブしたんで、ね。
主人公雑魚すぎ。
オートセーブ。ビビりすぎでしょ、ちょっと。ただのカラスのくせに。カラスにビビりすぎだわ。 この世界線だとまだ与えてないぞ、多分。減ってないな、ミニキーが。じゃあ爆竹をさ、あいつに使う世界線行くか一回。いや、無理か。いや爆竹は正解でしょ。だからこのウィンナーの価値を分かる人に与えて、なんかもらうと物々交換。
Excuse me.
Well, hey there, stranger.
あ、で、こいつがそうか、
How's your day going so far?
サンドイッチ持ってるんだっけ、そういえば。
Great, I'll bet. Anything old Hobsworth can do for you? By the way, just so you know, I'm on the clock.
Yes, of course, no problem. How are things going with Wendell's power cell?
It's in my office.
But how long until it's charged?
It's hard to say, but it's on my list.
This may sound like a stupid question, but how do I actually get into the city?
Well, first thing would be to head over to the city gates.
Yes?
If you got a valid ID, and just scan your U-chip, and the bridge will open.
Valid for what?
Now, that is a stupid question. You need a vehicle to get through the big doors there. If you have transport clearance, like that old fella with the smelly truck, you just drive up, scan your ID, and roll right onto the elevator down to the cargo bay.
Tell me about Joey.
Praise Joey. Not a day goes by where I don't thank him for the happiness and prosperity he brought to Union City.
ちょっとテンポ悪いな、ゲームテンポ。本当に6時間でクリアできんのか？
Well, it depends. Our Joey was kind, benevolent, generous, firm, resolute, moral, magnanimous, proactive, and a friend to all citizens alike. Does that sound like your Joey?
My Joey was more of a sarcastic pain in the... But he was my best friend. See you around, Hobsworth.
Keep a smile on your face.
Got something for you, Hobsworth.
Is that one of those meaty whatsits from the nice old gen over there?
You bet it is. Want one?
Oh, I'm not a sausage
好
kind
き
of
嫌い
guy,
しやが
you
って
know?
よ。さてどうしたもんか。トラックのボンネット。勝手に開けるなよ。人のボンネット。
There was an empty space where the power cell should have been.
あ、ここにバッテリー入れればいいんだね。オッケーオッケーオッケー。あと話してない人いないよな。誰だろう。で、
お前にのもん。
子供いないし。あいつはなんかソーセージに興味示さなかったし、バールで拷問するしかなくね。こんな時のためにね、なんかヒントモードがあった気がするんだよね、どっかに。
ソーセージ誰もいらなそうだから入れとこう。
ちょっと待って。このステータスの右上にね、ヒントがあるんだけど、確かヒントを押せば、あった、ヒント。ヒントを表示。いやいや、与えたじゃん、さっき。さっき与えたじゃん、その紫色のさ、赤坂オウムにちゃんとミニキー与えたじゃん。与えたじゃん。なのに取らなかったじゃん、この男。バカだから。
Come on, big fella.
やったじゃん、さっきそれも。 それもやったじゃん、さっき。やったよ、ちゃんと。
The bird's beak looked especially vicious. The bird's beak looked especially vicious.
Come on, big fella.
この男足りない。脳みそも何もかも。
わからんわからん。このゲームわからん。
女性のところまで連れて行けないんですか？
The gang was too distracted. The bird's beak looked
もう広いよ、
especially
バカ。お
vicious.
前バカ、バカ。ヒント見ますね。女性のところまで連れていけないんですか？いけると思うけど、ヒントっていう答えがあるんでね。ビッグスティーブをショッキングな場所に誘導しよう。よくわかんない。なんで知ってんの？ショッキング。あのお姉さんがショッキングらしいからそこまで行くか、じゃあ。
Come on, big fella.
あ、そういうことか。持ち主がその女性だったからってことか。あ、実プロさんこんばんは。女性聞いたんだけど。あいつうろちょろしてるからな。あいつだわ、多分。ショッキングってどこ？ショッキング。
くちばしが物騒だを聞きすぎてトラウマになるところだった。
ビッグスティーブをホログラム滝の裏側にある電気柵までおびき寄せてミニキーを投げつけよう。は？電気柵？そんな話あった？てかもう一回読もう。誰がそんな話してた？ビッグスティーブをホログラムの滝の裏側にある。ホログラムの滝の裏側にある。ホログラムの滝の裏側にある。ひどっ。やったぜ。触る。
There was an electric fence back there. I wondered if it was live.
初見でこんな子も思いつくか。
I was shocked to discover that it was. No wonder the gangs kept clear of this death trap.
これ多分人から聞くんじゃなくて、なんか自分の目で見る必要あったのかな。こう一回調べてればわかるな。なんかスタックしたんだけど。あ、動いた、よかった。さあ、ババアのとこ行くか。ババアじゃねえわ。お姉さんのとこに。だー、帰ってきた。めっちゃうろちょろしてんな。自分の店守る、店番する気ないのかな。
Guess what I found?
A lot of nerve coming back here.
Nope. This.
Now,
My
this.
deed? I'll have that.
Sure, but how about I give you the deed in exchange for the citizen ID that's on it?
The deed for the ID, but
You wouldn't have it back if it weren't for me.
it wouldn't have been stolen if it weren't for you.
So we're even.
I suppose that's sort of fair.
Excellent. When do we start?
Have you got a U-chip?
Yes. My hand is still stinging.
Right then, let's get this over with, yeah? Pass me back my deed, Follow me over to my workbench.
Ember's deed had a citizen ID stored on it.
市民権ゲット。
You ready to do this?
I'm not entirely sure what this is.
痛いんでしょ？
You want that citizen's ID, right?
Yeah. What do I need to do?
Cool. Just place your hand flat on the U-chip scanner. Over here on my workbench.
A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old deflated tires.
まずいな、これ。これまずいな。よかった。一瞬ビビったな、今。
Like this?
Yeah, good enough. Let me just line up.
絶対痛いでしょ。
Oi, keep your hand still or you'll lose it.
Is this gonna hurt?
No more than getting the chip installed in the first place. Right, just transferring the ID now. You may feel a slight pinch.
おもろいな、これ。
What was that?
That wasn't supposed to happen?
There it is again. Must be nothing. Must be nothing. Looks like his name was Graham. A fun, upstanding citizen.
今日から私はグラハムです。
Got it.
My name is Graham.
Citizen Graham.
At last I had a citizen ID.
オッケー、じゃあさっき市民権ないと入れなかった部屋のとこ行きますか。
Graham's ID was finally starting to get me places.
いいですね。
The console seemed specialized.
ドア閉めませんか？バッテリーセルス。あ、バッテリーの話もあったな、そういえば。そうだ、市民権取ったんだけど、トラック動かさないといけないから、結局そのバッテリーを探す必要があって、それを多分ここでやるんだと思う。ファン。
道が開けてくるとこういうゲームは面白そう。
バッテリーが完全に壊れてる。
It looked like some sort of scanning device.
あ、サンドイッチ衛生状態衛生状態絶対悪い。とりあえずサンドイッチ戻しに行くか、じゃあ。あれ
？Me again. Can we talk some more?
Hi.
Food delivery for Mr. Voxel.
Oh, yes. One
お腹空いたんだけど。
city sang it. Do you want my crusts?
You eat them. Warriors need their strength.
で、見返りは？
Thanks, Voxel.
いや、サンキューじゃなくてですね。お前、サンドイッチ食うだけ食って。おい、お前。
Voxel was hiding out in the makeshift den. Me again. Can we talk some more?
Hi.
爆竹もう一個くれません？
Another one of those firecrackers?
Sorry, mister. That was the last one.
サンドイッチあげたのにな。
Bye. 'By the sound of things, Hobsworth was hard at work. I decided not to interrupt him.
Whoa, it's occupied. You gotta leave, man.
フォースターのせい。 フォスターって誰だっけ？
Sorry. I thought this was the bathroom.
No worries. It's honest
それは
mistake.
無理があるな。
Best you keep out for your own good, mate. It's dangerous technical stuff in here.
Sorry. It seemed I wouldn't get in while the hut was occupied. The power cell was completely wrecked.
なんか変わったのかな、あのおっさんが入ったことによって。
サクッと侵入したな。
通り抜けフープしたな。俺、あれ持ってないと帰れないっていうね、あれ。監禁状態になるっていう。市民権ないと。危なかった。スキャナー調べる。あれ、こんなんあったっけ？もらっとくね。あ、で、これ分かったわ。まあ、ごめん、分からんわ。
The power cell was completely wrecked.
なんかスキャンするのかな？なんかスキャンすると思うんだけど、このスキャナー使って。あれかな、一応そのトラックのなんかバッテリーはめ込む場所のスキャンして、それを見ながら修理するとかありえそう。スキャナー使えませんね。あるいはその他のバッテリー使ってる場所に行って、そのお手本バッテリーをスキャンするとか。
Hey, me again.
How can I help?
Do you know how to get into the city?
Oh, if I knew that, would I be living in this car park?
Bye.
Bye.
Call it if you need anything.
How can I
わ
help?
かった。お前スキャンさせろ。お前スキャンさせろ。違いますね。
Excuse me.
Greetings, Citizen Graham.
I was going to have to get used to being called Graham.
Your body mass index is looking lower than when last recorded. Congratulations.
And I feel great, like a totally different person.
Negative. You are still Citizen Graham. How can I be of assistance?
なんでバレないんだ。
How do I get into the city?
Only citizens have
いや、
access.
市民だぞ、私。
But I am a citizen.
Then why are you outside the city walls? Diagnostician Hobsworth is the only citizen authorized to be in this location.
Guess I got lost. How do I get back in?
The same way you left.
Be going now.
Have a really awesome day.
白状だな。
Metaphysical symmetry of curvature, man and machine. If that was art, I must have been missing something.
スキャナー手に入れたんだけど、どこで使えばいいかわからん。
How can I be of assistance?
これからなんかわかんないんだよな。診断試乗端末。使用。つけたり消したりするだけなんだけど。調べる。
The console seemed specialized. The power cell was completely wrecked.
Whoa, it's occupied.
は？
You gotta
こっ
leave,
ちの
man.
セリフだが
Sorry.
こっちのセリフだが
It
おい
seemed I wouldn't get in while the hut
おいお
was
前
occupied.
生意気だなお前制御盤壊してやろうか
Whoa, it's occupied. You gotta leave, man.
Sorry. It seemed I wouldn't get in while the hut was occupied.
とね、まだサンドイッチをあげたのに何も見返りないっていうのが不服なんだけど、ちょっと、ボクセル君。ボクセル君
Voxel was hiding out in the makeshift den. Me again. Can we talk some more?
Hi.
Bye. I figured it was best not to show Hobsworth the stolen scanner. Hobsworth, was it?
Ah, hello again, stranger.
Wendell's power cell wasn't looking too functional.
Oh man, you sure, huh? I don't think it's supposed to smoke like that.
Not conventionally, no.
Listen, don't tell Wendell. I'll fix it.
はい、処理してくれじゃあ。
How can I get into the city?
Like I said, only registered citizens with transport can get into the city.
I knew I couldn't wait that long. There had to be a different way in. How can I get into the city?
Like I said, only registered citizens with transport.
I knew it. See you around, Hobsworth.
Keep a smile on your face.
Hey, Wendell.
Managed to get those doors open all right?
Just about.
Did you, do the jig?
Sure did. You said it was essential.
That's right. Although, here's a funny thing. My wife never does the jig back at the farm. But it always seems to open for her. Anyway, what can I do for you?
バッテリーを
Look
ね
at the power cell? I'm pretty handy with this sort of stuff.
Hobsworth has it. Told me he'd have it charged in a jiffy.
I had this sinking feeling that the wrecked power cell in Hobsworth's hut was the one that Wendell hoped would power his truck. Let me guess. Was that a while ago?
で、そんなこと知ってるんだよ。またヒントか、これ。ヒント、このゲームヒントあるからね。ヒントっていうか答えがあるからね。橋の近くにある紫色のハンドスキャナーを使おう。橋の近くにある紫色のハンドスキャナーを使おう。そうだよ。そうだよ。
The firmware on my U-chip was out of date. I realized that I'd been sold a dud by Ember.
知ってるよ、そんなこと。
The power cell was completely wrecked.
怪しいアイディアを見つけた人物に話を聞いてみよう。思ったより時間かかるな、これ。私このゲーム下手くそかも。歩くの遅いしな。もうさっさとヒント見てスムーズに終わらせたいな。
Ember,
Hi again.
there's a problem with this ID you gave me. I tried the bridge, but it wouldn't let me through. Apparently my U-chip is out of date.
Oh, right. They had to replace the hand scanner recently. Must be running on new firmware, much newer than the crappy U-chips from that old terminal.
What happened to the old hand scanner?
No idea. Why would you even ask that? I didn't take it. Shut up.
Either way, the ID you gave me doesn't work.
Hey, listen, guy. The ID is tip-top. It's your U-chip that's the problem. It's old. Like you.
Well, have you got any newer replacements?
Nuh-uh. That U-chip is in you now.
積んだじゃん。
Stays there. You'll need to run an update, but my guess is you can only do that inside the city.
And without the update, I can't get across the bridge. I appear to be at an impasse.
Yikes. Well, that ain't good. Could maybe hack the bridge, but... Nah. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Did you say hack?
Okay. So you know how everything here runs on Minos?
Minos? Surely that's not based off the old Link system.
That's right. When they upgraded, they dumped the old Link tech. Smart shoes, smart toasters, smart light bulbs, smart fridges. Minos makes everything smart. Except the humans. Anyway, you know how Hobbsworth is always pointing his scanner at stuff?
Yeah?
That's his Minos scanner. Minos scanners let guys without any smarts figure out how machines work. Old Hobbsworth has all kinds of safeguards so he can't mess things up more when they break. But with a few modifications...
Can you do more than just diagnose Minos machines?
Much more.
ほーん。
See you around.
いいこと聞い
Bye
た。
now.
ちょっと事前情報で調べてたんだけど、まあハッキングして運やかんやできるらしいとか、まあ、タイトルにそう書いてんな。そろそろハッキングの出番か。なんか車をバッテリー直すかと思いきや、別にバッテリー直さなくてもいけるんじゃねって気がしてきた。調べる。こっからさ、あ？違う。ハッキングツールを使わせてほしいんですよね、私。ハンドスキャナー持ってるよね、私。もう一回ヒント見よう。エンバーと話しました、さっき。
The bridge seemed to be operated by some sort of hand scanner.
ハンドスキャナーあるよな、私。マイノススキャナーか。ハンドスキャナーとは別物これもしかして。もう一回整備士のとこ行くか。ヒント見よう。あれやばい。ヒント出尽くしたかなこれもしかして。
Hey, Hobbsworth.
Hey, what can I do for you?
What was that tool you were pointing at the bridge?
サボテンさんこんばん
This
は。
little baby. That's
マイ
my
ナススキャナー持ってるね、
Minos
それ。
It's super
こん
neat.
ばんは。
All of us diagnostics
板巻さんこんばん
use 'em.
は。ねその顔。
Pointed at a device.
装置にこれを当てるとそのメカニズムがわかる。
See, everything in Union City
セキュリティ
runs on
脆弱性。
Minos. Everything's interconnected. From big safety systems and freight
待って、こい
elevators
つ後頭部に
all the
さ
way down to
端子あるんだけ
toasters
ど。
and hand dryers, all on Minos.
Okay, so you're saying it's a citywide universal operating system?
Whoa, I don't know what that is, but maybe. I'd hate to think what would happen if a scanner like this fell into the wrong
渡っ
hands.
ちゃいましたね。
How can I get into the city?
Like I said,
オッ
only
ケーオッケーオッケー。この話を聞けばよかった
See
の
you
ね。
around.
keep
じゃあ丸ボタンで飛ばせるやんけ。これでいけるんじゃない？ハッキングして、橋をハッキングして、通れるようになるはず。しよう。いいや、ハッキングしなさいよ、あなた。バカ。
Firmware outdated. Authority for vehicular access denied.
あれハッキングツールのマイオススキャナーを使えばさ、なんかハッキングできるとか言ったんだけど、そのスキャナー持ってんだけど、俺どこハッキングすればいいかわかんないんだけど。
One step forward, 2 steps back. I had a citizen ID, but my outdated U-chip firmware wasn't going to play nice with more modern devices.
Graham Grandi. わからないよー。わかんない。わかんない。わかんない。
わかんないよ。
わかんないよ。わかんないよ。わかんないよなんだけど、本当に。は？頻度出したんだけど、全部。わかんない時頻度見ようみたいなゲームでこと書いてあったんだけどさ、ヒント全部出尽くしたんだよな。で、そう、両方話聞いたんだけど、ハッキングツール手に入ったはいいものの、どこに使えばいいんだっていう。
How can I help?
使えないなぁ。このゲーム6時間で終わるってあったのに、1時間半もこんなところで詰まってる。謎解きゲーム、多分そう。はぁ？どうすんの
？The U-chip I'd been given here now contained this Graham guy's ID.
これは10時間に延長かな。
10時間に延長ペースですね、これ。スキャナーが使えるオブジェクトがないんだよな。あそこ行こう。その、謎の女が、その、謎のデータを送った装置をハッキングして、自分のファームウェアを更新するみたいな荒技ができないな、多分。忘れしかできないって言ってたもん。できなさそう。もう一回話すか。こんにちは。
Guess what I've got?
おっと
Go on, surprise me.
A Mino scanner. Can you hack it into a hacker for me?
Maybe. Let's see what else you've got in that bag that might be worth my time, trouble, and effort.
アンドロイドの指。ミニ系は興味ないらしいね。
あいつ近くにいるぞ。
スパンクルズって何？スパンクルズって何？スパンクルズ。
How about a tasty Spankles?
Already had like 4 today, mate. Spankles is about as valuable as sand around here.
アンドロイドの指だな、これ。
Probably less nutritious.
Hey, anything that makes your tongue glow in the dark can't be bad for you. It's science.
I don't know if you can use this, but how about this finger?
Okay, creepy. Let me take a look. Whoa. Okay, this is some serious kit. The micro actuators alone are worth a bundle.
So it's a deal then. You'll hack this scanner, and the finger is yours.
You
やるやん、
betcha.
アンドロイドの指。
Pleasure doing business with you. Meet me at my workbench when you're ready.
Ember had used the workbench to transfer Graham's ID to my U-chip.
来たよ。
Ember had used the
来たよ。
workbench to transfer
聞いたよ。
Graham's ID to my U-chip.
All right, one Ember grade Minos hacker.
Thanks.
Thanks.
So how do I use this thing?
You activate scan mode, obviously.
左トリガーを押すと、右トリガーを押すとハッキングツールを使用できます。
Okay, got it.
Yeah, well, that's the easy part. Now follow me.
堂々とやんな、お前。
This is how I find hidden systems. They're all over the place.
この人すごいな、この女性。技術力。自動販売機。
There you go. One just popped into range.
Okay, what do I do now?
深いため息。
Use the big button at the top. Duh.
A ボタンを押すとコードエディターを開きます。
Right. So this here is a diagnostic view of Minos.
Looks like it runs the vending machine.
No kidding. See those task nodes? The darker ones?
Yeah?
Well, unlike Hobbsy's little vanilla scanner,
大
my
体分かったわ。
hacker can swap them round. So let's see how smart you are. Wanna give me an infinite supply of spankles?
オッケーオッケーオッケー。どうやって掴むのこれ。でも今度マウス使うわ。
You did it! You're smarter than you look. Okay, apply the hack and you'll be good to go.
まあ、あれですね。手をスキャンして、そのまあ、if 文の条件、分岐先を反転させたから、普通入手できない人がもらえて、入手できるはずの人がもらえないっていうことがなりますと。適用。
Alright, mate. Figure the rest out yourself. Oh, and try not to do anything too stupid, eh?
ふざけたことはしないでね。もちろん、もちろん。
Apologies, but despite you being a valid user, we have decided to not dispense on this occasion.
At least I felt validated.
さあ、てこ
の男の好奇心を煽るんじゃない。
おっと、これお前はできんのか？お前はできないね。さあ、このお店は？このお店もできないね。あとは、バッテリーの話ってどっか行ったな。結局バッテリーはなんか直さなくてもいけそうな気がしてきた。なんもないな。多分橋の横の端末はハッキングできるはず。できなかったらわからんわ。あれはできると思うんだよね。よしよしよし、できるできる。
橋渡るのに車いるんじゃなかった？
いや、多分できる、これで。ありがとうよ。 来ましたわね。あひゃひょえー。
Those guns look like they meant business.
Warning. Extreme measures will be taken
とりあえず
against
行ってみよ
compliant pedestrians. Engaging hostility control measures.
う。本当だ。本当だ。いるんかやっぱり。あとなんかハッキングできそうな端末あるのかな。おっと、来ましたね、火器制御装置。ロックされてんだけど。あれ金元体ね、もしかして。なんかもっと上位のさ、システムじゃないとダメみたいな感じがすんな、これ。選べないもんだって。ロックマークついてるし。エレベーターある。おーん。起動できないな、エレベーター。やっぱりいんのか、車。やっぱいるんか。戻りますね、一旦。じゃあちょっとわかんないんだよな、その後。あ、なんかある。リサイクルシュート。
The
調べ
large
る。
chute appeared to be part of a recycling process. It was a grumpy-looking maintenance droid. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Citizen Graham, you are not authorized for this area.
I just wanted to ask some questions.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm a 4YR droid. 4YR droids are programmed to ask questions, not to answer them.
Those guns sure look dangerous.
Ah, they're totally safe. Long as you follow Union City protocol.
And if you don't?
Death by disintegration.
Ouch.
ディストピア。
2CU looks a little newer than you.
That's right. Supposed to be more socially orientated. I'd like to see her try and fix a bent shaft.
You're not like that other droid across the bridge.
You mean 2CU? That little jumped up. Tin Pop voice box. That's all she is.
And you're a better model?
Better, older, tougher, more reliable. Underneath this steel skin lies the beating heart of a 13.7 volt power cell.
あ、バッテリーありましたね。13.7 ボルトのバッテリー。
Solid. Whereas that flying volleyball over there runs on solar. Sun goes down, she's useless. But 7 volt.
Really?
It would.
Like that?
Might do. Looks old enough.
What's...
A col...
And...
The city.
Okay.
You don't.
Why?
Because you...
But they...
Yes, because it is a vehicle and...
Have you seen...
Gapland.
Gapland.
Oh.
He's...
Repeat. All Gaplanders look the same to me.
あとこいつからバッテリー抜き出すか。どうやって
Thanks.
どうにかして。お前さ、バラバラにされるよ。あっち行って。な。バラバラにされるよね、君。おっと、ハッキングできないの？頑張れ、お前バラバラにされる、お前。 いや、君でしょ、君、トラックでしょ、トラック。もう絶対もうこいつトラックのバッテリーになるとダメだもん、あいつ。
バールでこじ開けよう。
あったな、バール。でも、インタラクトできないんだよな。そもそも。結構硬そうだし。でもまあ、なんだろうな、バッテリー修理するっていうよりは、やっぱこいつのバッテリーが 13.6V だから、同じだからなんかできると思うんだけど、なんかさせろ。なんかさせろ。所持品でしょ？とりあえずバール使えないな。
Can I interest you in this lukewarm can of Spankles?
Depends. Full or empty?
This one's full.
Oh. No thank you then.
面白い会話すんな。いやー、バラバラにしたいな、こいつ。話しかけられないし、今。早めにヒント解放しとこう。おっと、ヒントこれ止まってんだけど、本当に。話せなくなったし。
A large chute appeared to be part of a recycling process. Mini knockwurst?
What is it? Some kind of weapon?
Maybe on your digestive system.
早く食って爆発しろ、お前。
Hello, 4YR.
All right, Citizen Graham. What do you want?
でも新しい話し内容ないな。
Good.
あと、機械、これ取ったら死ぬ。
Alert. Pedestrians now have only 10 seconds to comply. Lethal force authorized.
ないですね。一旦戻るか。迷ったらあの女性に話を聞くと。
How can I be of assistance?
Ember.
Hi again.
ボクセル。
I spoke to Voxel about his monster problem.
You what?
I think his monster is the vehicle I've been tracking.
Good for you. So you told him the monster was real? Won't be seeing him anytime soon. Nice one, Super Dad.
Thanks, Ember.
Bye now.
さてどうしたもんか。整備士のとこ行くか。
Hey, Hobsworth.
Hey, what can I do for you?
How can I get into the city?
Like I said, only registered citizens with transport can get into the city.
I knew I couldn't wait that long. There had to be a different way in. See you around, Hobsworth.
Keep a smile on your face.
How's it going, Wendell?
Can't complain. Not like anybody'd listen if I did.
That's the spirit.
What's on your mind?
車。
Do you need a vehicle to get into the city?
You do, but I don't. I've got Brucey here. What I do need is a new power cell.
And you can't just walk in?
Are you mad? Walk into the city? There's guns guarding them main gates, and they'd make mincemeat
されましたね、
off
違
of
う世界線で。
Any ideas on how I can get into the city?
Aye, that's easy. You just need one small thing.
Great. What?
A truck.
What? Like yours?
No, not like mine. You want one that actually moves under its own power. That being said, you won't even get across the bridge without an authorized ID. Citizen's ID gets you all the way into the city, privileges and all. I've got ID, all right, but my power cell's empty. Long story short, I could drive in. If I could drive in.
I'm looking for a...
Well, mate, this is...
No, I'm looking for a special...
But Bruce, all he needs is his power.
The vehicle I'm looking...
A vehicle?
I saw...
You're not the first I've heard talking about kids going missing in the Gap. But I've never seen any come through here.
Listen, you... No.
Oh, have you asked those kids over by the playground?
特にないな。有益な情報が。まあ、強いて言えば、このトラックじゃなくても自分で走る車があればいいって言ってたけど、そんな車ないよな。あとバッテリーの話が、
The power cell was completely wrecked.
完全に壊れてるってことは、これを修理するってのは無理で、やっぱりロボットからバッテリー奪ってこないといけない気がするんだよな。バッテリーさえなんとかなればみたいなこと言ってたしな。ヒントがないんだよな。よし、調べよう。インターネットの力借りよう。いや、ヒント機能を見ようじゃなくてですね。あんまり攻略情報ないですわね。ないですね。まあ発売したゲームだしな。発売してばっかのゲームだし。あら？わからん。わからん。
comply. Lethal force authorized.
Hello, 4YR.
All right, Citizen Graham. What do you want?
Mind if I borrow your power cell?
But I would power down. Cease to exist.
That's taking a pretty pessimistic view.
Wouldn't you in my position?
Think of it as a well-earned retirement.
Sounds more like death.
Any ideas on where I can get one of your power cells?
Ah, sorry. Factory that made them and me shut down years ago.
What is it you're doing here?
I recycle. Cans, mostly.
What happens to the cans?
First, they get compacted. Then they go down to the recycling center.
Then what?
Well, they get recycled. Turned into stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Important stuff. Really, really important stuff. So I've been told.
How can I get through those doors?
They only open for registered transit vehicles.
How can I...
They only open for registered...
So you...
No.
Do you...
You tried asking it.
Depends what you're asking.
なんも有益な情報得られない。
Good.
今日なんかあれだな。その、何回も同じ話しかけると違う話が聞けるってことをようやく今知ったので、もう一回人間にしつこく話しかける。
Hey, Wendell.
Morning, son. Or afternoon.
So all you...
Landsnick.
No, I got it. Any specific...
Only thing...
See, I'm...
All right, pal. Didn't ask for your life story.
You...
Those land... Nothing down here, though.
I take it...
Scotman.
Your name is...
Well, some of it.
Any other... I need to get it...
Me too, pal. But Brucey here's not going anywhere.
Want one of these mini...
Oh,
I thought you...
oh.
What?
Don't get high on your own...
Sorry?
No scoffage on that.
Oh, I see. Suit yourself. How long...
Lost...
Aren't you worried?
Well, nothing that a healthy chlorine wash won't fix.
When the power cell...
Mini K's. Artisan...
Cell...
Doesn't it? Between... But these city folk love a tagline.
What was that you said? Go on.
Oh, just one man's kidnapping is enough. No kids around. Sorry, I can't help.
So these mini kits...
Eh?
You said they contain... Yes, but your mini Ks are stuck.
I prefer... Aged to perfection.
I'll leave you... Hey.
How can I help?
What do you...
Well, me and my brother... But it's like...
I can see why. Do you know...
Yes?
How do you...
You should hear... It's like you say, I want a sandwich. And then you drop your sandwich on the floor. And then you say, oh, and that's for like anything, not just sandwiches.
You shoot...
Nope.
What about an...
Tall, wearing a...
I see.
And his name was...
I got the joke, kid. What else could...
It's a
You said that.
Easy.
Rubbish?
Have you seen some of Ember's stuff? Ember is super smart, but... Anyway, just over there, like a half-day's walk, that's where all the rubbish from the city gets dumped out of a huge... Now, I figure, if that's what they...
That's actually pretty...
大きなパイプ?
Have you ever seen it?
Sure, all the time. But like, in a truck and that.
Have you ever seen...
Sure, all the time. But like, in a truck and that.
Have you ever...
Sure, all the time. But like, in a truck and that.
Bye.
Okay.
Ember.
Hi again. What?
Pixel.
Mate, I don't know you. Stop asking questions. Meanwhile, where's Pixel? Me and him need to have some words about strange...
Voxel's hungry.
Ugh, not surprised.
Voxel.
Ugh, not surprised.
See you.
Bye now.
ほんと手探り状態だなこれ。
Voxel was hiding out in the makeshift den.
なんか全員にさ、新しい話題なくなるまで話し続けるみたいなことを永遠としないといけないっていう。
こんばんは。
ルルさんこんばんは。
No, but you?
Don't worry, Voxel. I'm on the hunt. Can you?
Only that I heard them inside. I already said.
川渡って大きな、あ、もう分かってるよその話は。私は車がいるんだよ、車。
I'm hungry.
わかんないわね。
ハッキングするんですか？
ハッキングするんだけど、ハッキングしてそのまあ、この第一関門の橋は建てられたんだけど、先に進むためには車が必要で、その車の手に入れ方がわかんないっていう。
Hey, Hobsworth.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Any up?
Not yet, but I'll get onto it soon. Of course! You need to know exactly... See, I come and then I report the problem. My interventions are...
Nice job.
Oh, thanks. I like yours too.
It's really...
Why?
Because it...
Well...
I know it...
Nah.
Work order.
Hey, Hobsworth.
Hey, what can I do for you?
How can I...
Like
I knew I couldn't...
他に入れる方法があるはずだって本当か？
Sorry.
About...
I can't... Now, it makes me kind of uncomfortable, you know what I mean?
How can I get...
Like...
ダメだこりゃ。ダメだこりゃ。詰まったわ。攻略情報調べても出ねえし、ゲーム内のヒントも全部開けたのにわかんない。エンバーと話してハッキングのツールの話出したし、わかんにゃーい。バール使えない。これ使ったでしょ、も
やっても進まないの大変ですね。
う。やっても進まないの大変だよ。わかんないよ。だっても全部話したもん、話したもん。あ、なんかあったわ。アクセスできる圧力パッド。ベルトコンベヤ。結構、あ、なんかインタラクションできる場所なんかあったな。冷却システム。あ、この辺いじんのかな。分かったかも。一回戻って。思ったよりなんかいろいろいじれるわ。何すればいいのかな。これをめちゃめちゃ働かせて、ロボットを空回しさせて、バッテリー抜き取るみたいなことするのかな。ベルト設定を、じゃあ、素早くと優しく入れ替えますかね。適用。なんか変わった？ 待ってね。冷却システム壊せばなんかこの辺のシステム壊れるよな。温度が高すぎるときにファンを回転を速くするというのは嘘というか、逆にするとファン回転させなかったよくね。これでいいわ、多分。これでこうすると壊れるはず。なんか、熱くなってバグるんじゃない？離れとこう。で、バグるとなんか起きる。お！いい景色。壊せ。ドラマ見ろ。これか正解か。難しかったな。どんな気持ちですか？ねえ。どんな気持ち？どんな気持ち聞きたいんだけど、彼の。
I doubted he'd be happy with me. I decided not to engage him in conversation.
褒めて。すごいでしょ。むずいな、あのゲーム。あのゲームむずいな。直したこう。よし、これで進む。いや、むずいわ。むずいけど分かった、このゲームのこと。これ。いや、面白いな、でも。バッテリーが入ったよ。
進んでよかったですね。
進んでよかった。
Your truck needs a new power cell. Like a cheese sandwich needs chutney.
Here, this should do the trick.
Is that a new power cell? Juiced up? You beautiful man. How did you do it?
Well, it all started with a dead man in the desert.
Not gonna stop you there, chum. Any story that starts with a dead man is best kept to yourself.
Hey, any chance of a lift into the city?
Typical. No one ever does anything from the goodness of their heart these days.
I just figured that...
Oh, all right. Up in the back.
Nice.
Word to the wise. I'm only going as far as the delivery depot. You'll have to find your own way into the city from there.
Sure, I'll improvise.
進んだ。
You sure it's safe back here?
100%, lad.
I'll take your word for it.
Just watch out for me neck bursts. I've lost enough business already. 許された。多分許されたね。ユニオンシティ。 As far as I could take you, I'm afraid. You can catch a monopod into the city from over there.
モノポット。
Where are are you going?
Straight to cargo. Gotta get these babies
Quarantined?
distributed.
Thanks for the ride, Wendell. Maybe see you again.
「自動販売機」あん？お前ハッキングしてやるよ。右に取れるけどこれ3個やで我慢しといてやるか。警報器になったやつだしね。戻しとこう。
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Outdated U-chip firmware detected. Firmware must be updated to use city facilities.
I was about to return to give Ember a piece of my mind when...
Transporting you to the nearest safety services.
Nice.さあやっとなんだろう、チュートリアルが終わったとこかなこれ。長かったな。Beyond a Steel Sky。ジェットコースターやん。
2時間のチュートリアルって本編レグそうですね。
でもまあ多分サクッてやれば30分で終わるところを30分どうだろうな。でも初見だったらかかるよな、2時間ぐらい。なんかね6時間で終わるって聞いたんだけどね、本編 4時間じゃんじゃあっていうね。
The stalkers had come into the city, but looking around, that didn't make any sense. This place was a paradise compared to the Union City I'd left all those years ago. Joey had certainly turned the place around. I had to find the stalkers, and whoever he was, Graham was my only lead. I just had to sort out my U-chip problems first.
お話ししましょう。
Hey, 2CU?
I'm not 2CU.
Oh, sorry. You look just like the one outside.
Oh, so we all look alike, do we?
Now hold on, I didn't mean that. You have to admit, though, you do look a lot like 2CU.
My name is 1CU. 1. We're totally different.
Oh, so is 2CU like an upgrade? Like a better version of you?
You're speaking to the first, an original, a numero uno community welfare droid.
Tell me about Joe.
Before my time,
You must know.
he brought the city out of the...
Then the council took over.
Precisely.
Tell me about you.
Would you like to...
That's not...
The piazza was designed by the
What's the...
It's a fact that people like being around other people. And I'm sure we can all agree...
I wouldn't know.
Anyway, Union City happiness is at an all-time high. Thanks, Piazza.
Tell me about...
The council guides the ministries.
Sure.
Oh, yes.
Sounds like...
Everybody.
Everybody?
Oh, yes.
Even me?
Even you, sir.
Do you know anything about missing...
There are no...
Really?
Every single child in Union City is U-chip. Period.
What about an unchipped...
Ha! Not to worry, sir. You won't see that sort in here.
I'm looking for a...
The monopod station is...
No,
Well, it can't... The piazza is a strictly pedestrian zone.
The vehicle I'm looking for...
A vehicle with legs.
You
Definitely.
So how do I...
You don't need to, sir. You're minus...
What if I want...
In person?
Let me guess. Busy looking after us?
Now you're getting it.
So...
As I say, I know little about the Great Joey. For more information, check out the...
I really...
And the museum in the piazza is the perfect place to start.
I really...
And the museum in the piazza.
There haven't been any...
I am...
It means...
Why would anyone do that? Union City has plenty of children.
Anything interesting go...
Why? An annual...
Aspire.
Aspire...
Wait.
Of course. Eyes on the ground make Joey proud. And the museum in the piazza...
話がな多い。全部の話聞こうと思うとこんだけ時間かかると。グレタ端末。
Hello.
Good morning, Graham, Grundy. I trust you are well on this fine day.
Actually...
Aha! Have you tried Dijon buttercream spankles? It's new.
Sounds delightful.
That's the spirit. Now, Mr. Grundy, we both know why you're here, don't we?
I guess we do.
Your firmware. It's ridiculously out of date.
Let's get you sorted then, shall we?
頼む。
Go on, place your hand on the platform.
Why should I?
Oh, Graham, what a ridiculous... How do you expect to access or vote on or use? Please consent to the firmware update.
Okay.
まあさすがに更新した方がいいよな。
Well, that...
What's very strange?
What's...
You said that's very...
I didn't. You said...
I only said it because you...
Great. What else can I...
There was something strange about the ID that I had acquired. While she may have lost the plot, I definitely hadn't. Would you mind scanning my U-chip?
But, Graham...
Humor me.
Okay. Well, that's very strange.
There, you just did it again.
Because you asked me to...
I mean, you said that...
I assure you that I...
It appeared that every time she tried to access my data, the last few
なんかありま
seconds
す
of her
ね。
Is
memory...
there anything else I can help you with? Well...
Are there any...
Polite request for disambiguation.
I mean...
Do you mean a...
You are not...
I'm here to help.
So is...
It's sure... Now you can get... I see you have 2 weeks of public voting to catch up on. Better find a terminal...
This... Okay.
And from...
He was from...
I can only help you locate citizens.
Yes.
Would you like to fill out a survey?
Absolutely.
あ、間違えた。あーにしようと思ったのに。
Now that I've dealt with my U-chip problem,
ハ
I
ッ
need
キング
to
して
find
遊ぶ
out more
か。
about my new identity. Graham Grundy.
「自動販ホログラム広告」「インバーサスの広告にしますか」 何が変わったんだ？
Now that I'd resolved my outdated U-chip problem, it was time to look deeper into my alter ego, Graham.
Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
フレーバーをカスタマイズ赤。一回普通に話しかけるか。
Excuse me.
Greetings, citizen. Have you come for another extra large fluoride orange spankles with extra foam?
I don't know if that's my sort of thing.
Incorrect. According to your order history, it is your new favorite beverage.
My order history?
Indeed, Citizen Graham. You love it.
Do you know anything about missing children?
Oh my. That's above my pay grade. Unless they came to this cafe.
I doubt it.
Excellent. I'm glad. Now, may I recommend you forget your troubles with a cold, crisp can of spankles.
Bye for now.
Keep a smile.
冷やかしかよ。これをこっちにすると、なんか赤いのを、最速っていうか、赤いのをなんか私に進めてくるのかな。
Can I ask you a few questions?
I'm here to serve.
What do you do here?
My name is Ben, and it is my pleasure to serve.
Do you prepare?
No, sir. I merely have to collect the flavor from the dispensary and voila.
Remind me.
I provide fulfillment and spankles.
Can I get a...
Simply scan your U-chip here on the counters.
Great.
No need, Citizen Gray. I assure you, if you are unhappy with the result, your taste buds can be recalibrated.
What do you know?
His final gift to Union City was to transfer leadership to those most deserving.
Any chance of...
Spankles?
No.
Toffee-flavored spankles?
No.
コーヒーをご存じない。
I have no idea. However, all ranges of spankles include 250% of your recommended caffeine intake.
Bye for now.
Have a great day.
Hmm? もらえた？あれ？
One fresh premium
あった
spankles.
スパンクルズ缶取る。
Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
「むずいな、なんか。VIP ラウンジのドア。まあ、一般人は行けませんけど、私はなんと、一般人じゃないですよね。
VIP lounge.
I was enjoying my time in the piazza, but I doubted I'd learn much about Graham here.
入ってもね、何のメリットもないっていう。特に。
citizens a happy aspiration day.
The robot was spitting out the occasional motivational message.
ファームウェアを更新したから、なんかにアクセスできるようになったはず。シティライブ。キュドススコア。あ、あれか。キュドスのスコアでしょ。どれほど模範的な市民かのことだと思う、多分。常に笑顔を心がけましょう。常に笑顔を心がけましょう。ちょっと待って、マウスの方がいいわ、多分。投票しないと投票の権利はあるけど、権利というかまあ義務ではないけど、投票しないとマイナスポイントくらうっていうそんな感じだね。
I couldn't access Graham's messages. I added that to my list of things to look into.
笑顔を心がければキュドス上がるのか？
笑顔を心がけるのは義務で、多分なんだろうな。よくわからんけど、ちゃんと投票 しとけば、模範的なことしてれば多分キュドスが上がって、社会的地位が向上するのかな。まあディストピアなんでね、ここ。で、この人はね、まあ死んだ人のなんだろう、身分を詐称して使ってんだけど、まあ死んだ人だから投票とかしてなくて、キュドスが下がったと。今の目標なんだっけ？ヒント見よう。モノポットに乗ってグラハムの自宅へ向かおう。
Hey, got a minute?
For you, sir, I have all day.
そういうことなんですね。
You sound just like that cafe droid.
Barry?
That's the...
We did come off the same production, but I am nothing like that no-good, rusty, two-faced...
Wow.
Oh, I only have one emotion.
いや、私には幸福という感情しかありませんよ。
I can't wait. Calling all social climbers. Customize your aspiration brooch here. Calling all
ブローチ用スロット。
Customize your aspiration brooch here.
まあ、一回行くか。おっと、なんかあるぞ。待って。よくわからんけど、ちょっと入れ替えとこう、これ。これ、議事堂プロファイルいけるんじゃない？アクセス。新しい基地へ接近。
The robot didn't quite know how to handle this new data.
なんかバグったな。じゃあモノポット持ってグラハムの自宅行きますか。
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
I knew Graham had some sort of connection to Milo's kidnapping. His home would be my best, in fact, my only lead. Take me to Graham... my home.
Lakeview Apartments. Certainly, Citizen Graham.
The city knew a lot more about Graham than I did. As I arrived, masquerading as a dead man called Graham, I was apprehensive about but I had no choice. I had to find the stalker. And whoever he was, Graham was my only lead.
なんかいいな、この世界。いや、いいか悪いかって言うと悪いけどさ、かっこいいよな、家がさ、こういう、救急車うるせえ。高層マンションっていうか、こういう感じのやつで。で、移動はね、この、徒歩20秒のところに専用のポットがあって、それで移動できるっていう。今人影あったぞ。気のせいが。誰？
Hey, buddy, watch where you're standing.
What's your problem?
Your face, for one.
Excuse me.
Well, if you hadn't been staring at the floor like a moron, you'd have seen me.
I didn't catch your name.
I'm your mama.
What?
Huh? Huh?
Do you live here?
Do I?
I'm not from around here.
Yeah?
Trouble.
Keep walking.
Do you know where...
Oh, they say he won't. Either way, he
You don't like it?
needs more color. Wouldn't you agree?
Do you know a guy?
Nope.
In that case, let me
Doesn't surprise me.
What happened after Joey...
Well, duh. Council runs the city now.
Seriously?
Seriously. Go find a friend.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Just information.
yeah? So go visit the museum.
I'll leave you to... whatever it was.
Aw,
Yes, I'm...
hey,
なんだこい
Dad,
つ。
what's your favorite
俺んちじゃねえのか、ここ。
Huh?
You heard me. What's your favorite
え
color?
君青いでしょ？私紫好きなんだけど、ちょっと空気読んで青いにしときますね。
Lame.
お前青い服着やがってさ、何がお前。
Never mind.
Later, man purse.
Later, backpack.
Ha! You got nothing.
Clearly not everyone in Union City was quite as courteous as they were happy.
何なんだこいつは。紋章。
何者なんだこの人。
わからん。終わろっかな。ちょっとね、体調悪いかもしんない。終わりますね。だけど、勢いに終わったわ。 なんか、6時間で終わるから、6時間で終わるゲームを今日2時間やったから、あと4時間だと思うんだけど、多分、あと4時間じゃ終わんない気がしますね。で、ちょっと、課題やばいから多分明日はできないかもしんない配信。明日と明後日でね、だいぶ私のタスクやばいのと、ちょっと今熱っぽいので無限にね、鼻水が出るっていう。お疲れ様でした。おやすみなさい。